Hello, this is that guy, and it is once again time for me to bring you some value-added content, because I refuse to let this thread die, and something must be done. And that means, this video. I call this video, it's a piece of art, actually. It's called the 1000 Ways to Die in Stupid Ways in the Music Playing Zone. And it's not actually 1,000 ways to die, but it's a lot of ways to die. So I'll just let you watch this video because it's quite well, I won't say it's entertaining, but it might be educational. And in the meantime, let's see. Also, in this video, I'm going to try and find an Easter egg. Or rather, I know where the Easter egg is, but I need to activate it. And it's not the stupid fake kind that Facebook made. That was quite entertaining, actually, but it's a little smaller than that, unfortunately. It's not like a whole extra sequence. It's more of just a little. If you do this, you will get a little helpful extra bonus thing, which is what, you know, Easter eggs are supposed to be. They're not supposed to be gigantic, they're not supposed to be gigantic scenes. Okay, so in the meantime, I'm going to read this fabulous post that was made in the Worms thread by a stupendous poster by the name of Fat Turkey. Okay, and this is Fat Turkey. I don't know what he's talking about. I haven't actually read the post before, but I'm going to see. We're going to all hear it now. Fat Turkey. So, not only does it take coming up to 2 months to play around 16 Worm games, it also takes that long to be unable to produce a mere training video. Ours, by the way, was just a weapons guide, with a couple of suggestions for basic uses. There was little strategy talk. We made this one off our own backs, without knowing what you intended to make one, because whilst playing, we saw a few people not know how to do stuff. It's kind of funny how you glaze over our effort for the audio quality, which, save for the sound pack, seems fine to me and the other comments, and how it's not very good, despite no problem with content. I hark back to see how the good audio will make yours great, and will be filled with such useful knowledge of how to prod 4 times in a row, or kill yourselves in tunnels. Very useful tips indeed. Sorry if this comes across as tetchy. T-E-T-C-H-Y. There really is nothing personal here, and I enjoy the videos being posted. But I'm noticing a real difference in standards here. Dave_O starts a tournament with strict but fair entry requirements, but 2 months later is still far from over due to lack of people actually playing. A training video was decided to be made, but 2 months later you still couldn't make it. On the other hand, looking at how many people wanted to play in a tournament, Big Fat and I started a new leagues for the non-entrants to run whilst we wait for a new tournament, League of One, which only has 1 match to play, and League 2 similarly nearly done. We're not trying to replace at all, we just want more competitive games, and no others are being set up. We decide to make a weapons guide. It's made within a few days, with a loud sound pack being the only complaint from anyone save Eyeball. When we want something done, we do it. When you want something done, lots of time is wasted. Which leads to my final point about the new tournament Dave_O intends to set up. I understand there will be a restriction entrance policy in place to ensure reliable people are chosen and games get played. Good idea. But lots of other people would love to play in competitive games as well as exhibitions. But we have to wait for Dave_O to make the new tournament, which he tells us will be after the current one whenever that ends. Then wait a while, whilst he does another LP, then make the tournament, At this rate, that could be another 1 to 2 months. So marking your words of a training video by then is not a great boast. But why can't the new tournament, for everyone to play in, be made now? We have a much larger selection of goons who are in the fail pile to have a real goon tournament of worms. Yet for some unspecified reason we have to wait. More delaying. Why? Wow. And actually, I made a few reading errors, but actually a lot of those were as it was typed. I was stumbling sometimes because of the actual post and how terrible it was. Alright, so right now we are... Oh, okay, so we finally made the jump onto that little rail. And if you don't... Okay, here we go. This is the Easter egg. You have to stand very close to that little bar that swings around. Oh, and right before you do it, you have to tell him to go. Just want to make sure it activates, and then go through it. And yes, excellent. Did you hear that? Yeah, that was some Sonic 3 music replacement that they do, a little Easter egg for you. Alright, and it's on to Act 2. And I'll continue to find some fat turkey posts in this worms thread, so hang on a second. Dave O actually has a good response to all of that, by the way. He says, this is literally a video game about small worms killing each other. So, yeah, there's some more serious business. Let me find it. Wow, some people are taking the fact I can write full sentences very seriously. Apparently spending as much as 4 minutes writing a post is extreme hardcore. I was just expressing reservations about delays and how apparently some people are qualified to make weapon videos and some others aren't, and asking why this is. I think this is a perfectly fair critique of that video. Whilst we made it, I could barely hear the soundtrack, but it obviously is much louder on the video. I can see how it would turn people off, although I think if people can persevere, there is decent stuff there. Well, I personally have no problems re-recording one with better sound and without the sound pack. As fast as Big Fat can manage this, I'm shit and can't make videos. But seems as if other people here really don't like it, or talking about it, or me, or whatever. And apparently they've something. So, that was, okay, serious stuff over. Time to get back to Sonic Advance 2 serious stuff, because this is a serious video about dying. The dying was mostly all in the first stage, actually, because, you know, there's just that one part, if you don't make the jump onto the rail, bad things happen. Yeah. Might have been boring, but I hope that you understand why no one likes that stage. Full of little gotchas. Okay, and we're coming up on the end. I didn't do the Easter egg on this one just because it's, I didn't feel like it. Again, I felt like actually getting points. Who knows? Up, bounce. I love how they have, you know, they do God of War. Except, yeah, they do God of Wars in this stage, where they'll have a little tiny little itty-bitty platform for you to jump onto, and on that platform there will be mostly just spikes, so you have, you know, a couple pixels to land on. Oh, and I have trouble with this part for some reason. Who knows? So yeah, you know, God of War, they'll have you go on a little spire in the middle of a chasm, and that will have a lot of guys on it, because for some reason there are guys. I don't know how they got there, but there are guys there. It's kind of like that. Alright, and we're almost done. Yeah, this is very close to the end if you can get... Yeah. So I decided to trick here for some reason. I mostly just had fun with this end part here. Her butt stomp trick is kind of funny. I don't know why you'd ever use the down trick, but who knows. Jump through boss doors, and that's Act 2. Fancy stuff. Okay. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Thanksgiving's in a month. Holy crap. For those of you who celebrate Thanksgiving. Alright, and then this boss must be Super Stackers down at IHOP.
Stuffed French toast treasures at IHOP. Delectable cherry vanilla, banana with caramel sauce, or scrumptious strawberry. Come hungry, leave happy. The star of our menu is back in the spotlight.
One more.
IHOP's Broody Tooty Fresh and Fruity Combos. 2 of our fluffy buttermilk pancakes topped with fruit and whipped topping and starring alongside all your favorites. It's one famously fun deal. IHOP. Come hungry, leave happy. Don't forget the perfect gift for the star on your holiday list, an IHOP gift card.
We interrupt this International House of Pancakes commercial with another commercial. One for our new London broil, new golden rotisserie chicken, new stuffed potato skins, new sautéed fish, and new stir-fried vegetable omelet. 18 hearty dinners in all, each served with crisp salad, soup, potato, vegetable, dinner roll, and dessert. And right now, our famous golden rotisserie chicken is only $3.99.
Desmond, the doctor will see you now.
It's Fruit Crepe Fever. Sweet cream cheese, luscious fruit, and delectable crepe. Served with all your favorites only at IHOP. Come hungry, leave happy. Call in, carry out. IHOP
And the boss is dead. Not too hard at all. Although I had a lot of trouble with it for no good reason. Cream destroyed the boss. Look how happy she is that that boss is destroyed. Oh yeah. Goodbye.